Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The old farmhouse floorboards were cool beneath her bare feet. Morning light, soft and gold as butter, streamed through the kitchen window, illuminating dancing dust motes. Clara set the ceramic mug of tea on the worn wooden table, the gentle clink a familiar sound in the quiet. It was a piece she had fought for, carved out with trembling hands and a stubborn heart from a life that had been dictated by someone else's script. She scrolled idly through her phone, the digital world a constant, low hum in her new quiet existence. The comments were always there, a river of questions flowing in her direct messages. "When?" they asked. "Is it time? Don't you want a little one?" The pressure was a subtle, persistent tide, trying to pull her back toward a shore she had willingly left. She had crafted her answers with care, using words that were polite but firm, yet the questions always returned, as inevitable as the seasons. This morning, however, felt different. The light was different, the quiet had a different quality, full and resonant. She looked across the room at the small framed photo on the bookshelf. It was a picture of her and her husband, Leo, their faces turned toward each other, laughing in a field of wildflowers. It was a picture of a life they had built just for themselves. An idea, simple and clear, bloomed in her mind. She didn't need to write another paragraph. She didn't need to explain her heart in a caption. She picked up her phone, the camera lens focusing not on her face, but on the scene before her. She captured the simple tableau, the steaming mug of tea, the deep, satisfying silence of her kitchen, the sunbeam warming the empty space in the chair opposite her. It was a picture of a morning wholly her own, undisturbed, complete in its solitude. There was no ultrasound image, no tiny pair of shoes, no cryptic emoji. There was only peace, her peace. She posted it with no caption at all. The response was not immediate understanding. At first, there was confusion. "Pretty kitchen," some wrote. "Is this a hint?" asked others, still searching for a code to crack. But then a different kind of comment began to surface. It was from the women who had also chosen a different path, who had also felt the weight of the unasked question. "This is a whole mood," one wrote. "The peace in this photo is everything," posted another. "A perfect morning," said a third, followed by a heart emoji. They saw it. They saw the answer in the quiet. They understood that the photo wasn't a waiting room, it was the destination. It was not a "not yet," but a profound and contented "this is enough." It was a declaration that a life could be full without being filled in the way the world expected. Leo came into the kitchen, his footsteps soft on the old floor. He came to stand behind her, his hands resting on her shoulders, his chin gently touching the top of her head. He looked at the photo on her screen and then at the real sun-drenched scene before them. "It's a perfect picture," he murmured. She leaned back into his solid warmth, her eyes closing. The digital world continued to buzz, but its noise felt far away, unable to penetrate the quiet certainty they had built together. She had given her answer. It was in the steam rising from her tea, in the light on the floor, in the simple, breathtaking freedom of a choice finally made for herself. And it was enough.